untouchable until they were fired right on the spot. Just like this cop who thought he could talk his way through a live interview.
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking some pictures and video. Why can't I do that? There was a lot of signs out front. None of them said that there was no pictures or videos of that.
The receptionist wasted no time in passing her judgment, insisting that recording was prohibited. Reyes, however, was not going to give up his constitutional rights so easily.
So the only reason you're asking me to leave is because I'm recording? Ma'am, you are very clear. I can hear you perfectly fine.
Hey.
You're not my parole officer. I don't have a parole officer, and you have no authority over me. So I would ask that you de-escalate a little bit and talk to me with some respect, the same way I've been talking to you with respect, ma'am. Do I make myself?
I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in and see if they want to talk about what I want to talk about.
Overstepped her bounds, but upon realizing Reyes wasn't backing down, she escalated the situation by calling parole officers.
Hey, how are you?
A person spends 7, 8 years taking medicine, different types of medicine, different groups of medicine, to try and make yourself better, because not only you don't know, but the doctors don't know or understand what's wrong with you, why you're feeling certain ways, and why you can't get up, and why you're just so out of energy. And I think it's fucking bullshit that, you know, just because you can't see it under a microscope, that they think it's not there, when it really truly is. I have seen so many videos of not just younger, but old, middle-aged and older people, and even older, way older people, that are talking about how depressed they are and how disconnected from the rest of the world that they are, and how more and more people are becoming disconnected with themselves and with others. I mean, think about it. And it pretty much kind of really started happening during COVID. There was like some weird shit going on before that. But when COVID happened and it was 6 feet apart, and, you know, everything was delivering, and then they closed stores down, and even like they had stores that were 24 hours a day. Now they're not. Now they close at 10 still after 5 years. It's over. It's long gone. There's no more COVID. But yeah, they say here and there that there's all these couple different strands going around or whatever. Who knows what to believe? The bottom line is we're disconnected from each other. And and I'm not trying to say that I think that there's some type of conspiracy theory or some shit, because I'm not. I don't think that way. But I do have concerns, and I have some thoughts about, like, what's going on. Hey, a real professional killer, what's up? What's up, my kind of guy? But if you think about the way things are happening in the chain of events, like not just with our government and our system, that our country where we live, us, it's, you know, for years. I mean, I think we are at a time where we're so much more people, average people, are just so much more involved in the government and the system than ever. And the government, they're finding so many different ways to try and deter us from the truth. And hey, what's up with Ron? No show bras. You're funny. So if you do the math and you do your research, and you just have any common sense whatsoever, I really don't want to get into the whole politics thing, because, like, hey, I made mistakes. We've all made mistakes, and I think I made a mistake in who I voted for. But there's a lot of crazy shit going on there. Not only that, but with the Earth. Did you hear about those couple earthquakes that happened and did some damage. I don't think they had any casualties, but the whole tectonic plate is just going crazy. In Hawaii, they have volcanoes that are just starting to burst and explode. So hit that like button. There's 0 likes in here. I am getting out of here, man. I will see you people later. If you can't even double tap that screen, it only takes you 2 seconds. And if you're going to sit and watch me talk, double tap that screen. No? Okay. But anyway, that's okay. I really don't give a shit anyway. It's not like I don't have things going for me. Which, to be quite honest with you, there's so many different freaking YouTubers out there. There's so many different YouTubers that make different types of content that it's insane. It's insane to remember who you are subscribed to, how many subscriptions you have. And in return, how many, there's been a lot of people that didn't think they had any subscribers, and it turns out they had 10, 20. And then they just started making content, and I think that's pretty freaking awesome. But now this whole shit that they got talking about the president being sick because he has like makeup on his hands and his ankles are swelling and stuff. And he's starting to talk a little bit about heaven and if he's going to go to heaven or not. Double tap that screen, people. If you're going to sit and watch me talk, double tap that screen. It's free. Or not. Personally, I think when I saw his ankles, I thought, yeah, this dude's not feeling too well. But what I'm more concerned with is the Earth, the planet, our country, our Earth, the whole Earth, everything about planet Earth and all the stars that are around us and all the other planets and what's going to happen with them. What are we headed towards? What's going on? I mean, ice glaciers are freaking collapsing and melting right before our eyes. Volcanoes are starting to erupt like nobody's business. Some of the most strangest weather, like that what happened in Texas a few years ago. They never experienced that type of cold weather, you know what I mean? But yet they had to deal with it. Where they lost power and everything. It just did so much damage, like what happened in New Orleans, which happened in 2005. But, like they say every 20 years or whatnot, every 15, 20 years or something, there's some type of serious catastrophe, right? But what they don't mention is that every 100 years or 200 years, and we're getting closer. The thing is that there have been a lot of guesses and a lot of people saying, hey, this is when it's going to happen. This is when it's going to happen. The big one is what they call it. Because literally California is right on a fault line. And some other parts of other states are too, you know what I mean? And of course other countries too. I'm not exactly sure which one. China's a big one. They're gonna see, I don't know if it's gonna be in our lifetime, but I have a funny feeling it is. But anyway, folks, you just, take a look around you and just notice how everything seems to be falling apart. Like people before, they'd be like, oh, they can, live in their van, live in their vehicle. Thank you for the one like. People can't even do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like people would save up and buy an RV or something. But you know what? People are going to cut corners and they're going to make their way around it. Like it's going to be illegal to be homeless and stuff like that. Hello, what's up? Nice to see you. Sorry, I've just been talking, rambling away. Hit that like button, man. But see, that's why I have, it's good to have a tent and your own vehicle and insurance. And always have like at least 500 just stashed somewhere just in case. Oh, you're from India, Mumbai. Right on. Cool. Thank you. saying hello. Just if you're just coming in, double tap that screen. It helps with my algorithm. I want to get more people in. I want to start talking to more people and having more conversations. However, it seems pretty bleak at this point, but always have a somewhere to go or some place to go, because this world is going crazy, and I think it's weird that nobody takes me seriously. I wonder what YouTube is doing. Like, are they sending me a bunch of 18-year-olds or 15-year-olds or something like that? Because
when a private building is leased to the government, it no longer retains its private status and becomes a public building.
so silly.
Despite this, Ray's decided to call it a day.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Hit
it.
that like button. Show me that show me some loving. I'm talking and my throat's sore and I'm still talking to you.
Sean's stance was undeniably correct.
Because you mean the world to me, people.
Respect and blatantly violated his rights.
Do you ever go scrolling and you'll be talking or seeing lives and come across something that just blows your mind away? Like, what the fuck was that I just saw? What did I just witness?
Bringing shame upon law enforcement.
It's crazy. Super duper crazy. And one of the most things I hate the most is like where I do a video and I think, oh my god, hey, I got 29 views or 18 views or 30 or 79, and then they ban it, or not ban it, but they strike it or give me a warning or something, because be careful with Netflix music. They say it's copyright free, but there's been some, because of AI and stuff, there's been some shit happening where people that sound like famous musicians and stuff like that, especially Eminem and whatnot. Like, they had a song and it said it was Eminem, MGK, and Jelly Roll or whatever, and it was a lie, because those three didn't get together and do a song together. You know what I mean? They just mixed their rap. They just did AI. They did it with AI and they used their voices. And then as far as video wise goes, they just had different clips of whenever the musicians themselves had their videos or whatever. So I don't know. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to put my hair up. It's bothering me. But I am gonna get up this short live because YouTube is just, I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I'm really sick of YouTube. That's pretty cool. Learning stuff every day. Oh, there we go. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna finish watching how cops get busted. Thank you for your likes and your hellos and your goodbyes. Everyone, have a good night. Maybe I'll come live again. I'm gonna try and get a hold of one of my fellow YouTubers and see if they want to possibly go, I don't know, live with me or something. Something like that might be interesting. I don't know what you think, but I love this little lady. Hope everyone's having a good night. I know that things are tough, things are hard right now. And every time I think of a topic, it always ends up being something like sad or depressing. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Seven people. And no, oh my God, 1 like? Really? Let's get up to 5 likes. Come on. And I got to. I hate her makeup. I hate my makeup too. Thank you for your honesty. But you don't bother me. Hit your face. You didn't have friends growing up, did you? Programmer Grayson. Fucking little troll. Now seriously, what do you do with a freaking troll that just won't go away? You tell me. While you're sitting there hating my makeup. You fucking idiot. Make no sense to me. I hate her makeup. I hate hateful people, so I'm gonna go now. Maybe some people will be nice when I come back on later, but for now, you guys suck.